Welcome to ResourceXpress Support Slack 101. Our topics for today are an explanation of what is Slack, how to sign up for the ResourceXpress Support Slack workspace, how to submit a support inquiry and interact with the ResourceX team through the Slack workspace, and then we're going to address a few more questions about Slack. So to get things started, let's first cover what is Slack. Slack is a collaboration hub where the right people and the right information come together to get work done. Essentially, Slack is a communication tool. You can access Slack through a web browser, through an app that you can download to your desktop, both on Windows and Mac, and it is also something that you can add to your mobile device, whether that's a tablet or a phone. We are going to be using the Slack Collaboration Hub to support our clients through the channel services within Slack. This means we are going to communicate with our clients through the Slack tool. Communication can happen in real time through the submission of an inquiry and a response from the ResourceX team. To find the official Slack demo, please go to slackdemo.com, but we will cover the specifics that you need to understand to use the ResourceXpress support tools in this presentation. To sign up or sign into Slack, the ResourceXpress support workspace in Slack is resourcex-press.slack.com. All active super users will receive an invitation from the ResourceXpress support team. If you don't receive that invitation, please reach out to us and we will supply it. There's also a link embedded in this presentation which you can access from the newsletter. Once you have signed in to Slack, you will automatically join the channels that ResourceXpress Support is going to use. These are Express Support, Special Events, Announcements, and Meeting Requests. Once you have joined the Slack workspace, you will see the ResourceXpress Support workspace name and your username displayed at the top. The channels that you will use for communication with the ResourceXpress support team are located under the channels heading directly below the workspace name and username information. Once you have access to the workspace, how can you submit a support inquiry? So the 4 channels that you will be automatically added to are going to be the 4 channels that you can use to communicate with the ResourceX team. Express Support is going to be the channel for all support inquiries that come into ResourceXpress Support. So what you will do is when you open up your Slack workspace, you will click on Express Support from the channel menu and then type your inquiry into the text box and hit enter. Any special events that ResourceX wants to announce, webinars, on-site courses, or other events where ResourceX will be in attendance, we will share that through the special events channel. Any development announcements, any upgrades or changes to services, we will put in the announcements channel. And if you would like to request a Zoom or phone meeting, you can post that request in the meeting request channel, and somebody from the ResourceXpress team will respond to you with available times or to respond to your availability. To interact with the ResourceX team, you will submit your inquiry through the Express Support channel. The ResourceX team will respond to your inquiry by moving that inquiry to a thread. Threads pull the conversation from the main communication display into a more private thread. This essentially is to help keep communications clean and remove confusion. This also will send a notification to you that your inquiry has been received and moved to a thread. The ResourceX team will respond when it moves the communication to the thread that they are working on a response to your inquiry. You all will continue to communicate within that thread, so you can continue to ask questions. ResourceX can continue to provide information throughout a conversation within the thread until the inquiry is closed. And when that happens, the ResourceX team member will put a reaction of the ResourceX. If you need to come back and review the conversation, these threads are searchable, so you can come back into your Slack workspace, and in the top right-hand corner, you will see a search box, and you can enter a keyword, or you can click on the Threads channel, and that will show you a list of threads that you have participated in, and you can click on the one that you want to review. If you have any further questions about Slack, please feel free to attend a webinar. We have one scheduled for October 3rd at 11 a.m. Central Time and October 10th at 11 a.m. Central Time. We will be here to walk you through the steps of Slack, but also to answer any additional questions you may have about this service. Now I want to walk you through how to access Slack through the web application and through the desktop application. At slack.com, this is the home screen that you will see. You will receive an invitation from the ResourceX team, so you should not have to come back to this slack.com homepage unless you want to start from here. Once you have accepted our invitation, you will be a part of our workspace. So from this home screen, you can simply click on your workspaces. You can see here, I participate in 2 workspaces, and I want to access my ResourceXpress Support workspace. So I'm going to click there, and it is going to direct me to the ResourceXpress Support home screen. You'll see at the top, I can confirm that this is the workspace that I am participating in. My username is right here. And then the 4 channels that we participate in will automatically populate in this left-hand menu. Additionally, if there are any threads that you have participated in, you can click on this Threads button, and it will pull up all threads that you have participated in. These, again, you can scroll through and find what you're looking for, or you can use the search box to search for keywords. You will see a description of each one of the channels below. So we have announcements, meeting requests, special events, and our Express Support, which is the main channel where you will do most of the communications with the ResourceXpress Support team. Additionally, I want to show you the application that you can download to your desktop. You will see that it is very similar to the web interface. There is an icon at the bottom of my screen so that I can click and pull up my Slack application. It will also, from that icon at the bottom of my screen, it will show me if I have any unread messages. So if you are communicating with a ResourceXpress Support team member and you have the application, and you can see that you have messages waiting or responses waiting just by looking at the app. You are also able to silence notifications. So you can have a a choice of sound if you want to know anytime something has been posted to a certain channel or anytime something has been responded to a thread. But if you don't want that, you can turn on your do not disturb, or you can pause notifications at any time. Some additional resources for the Slack workspace. If you have any questions about how we can access communications, you can come to these links. So these are the security and privacy policies, the terms of service, and the ResourceX access to all conversations through those channels. So if ever you needed to pull up a previous communication with ResourceX, these are the guidelines for how we can do that for you. We look forward to this exciting change to our support and feel that this is going to bring an increased level of support and interaction, and we look forward to the community building aspects of ResourceXpress Support.